complete. Virtually. Frosty Bay being now loaded. And they're set, ready to be dispatched. The last on the card. They're racing. And Frosty Bay from towards the middle of the line is one of the first of them away. Nakoni's Boy jumped well. Swift Platinum going up there. Maddie's Choice in that group as well, just in front of Good Fortune. Out there pretty wide, Pelican Pick having to surge forward. Down on the inside, Pure Talk and Salubrious is getting back in the middle of the field. Deimos very wide in the early stages of the race, and back there second from last is Fair Do. The tail ender there at 5. It's a compact field though as they leave the back. Up onto the far corner by the 850 they run. Frosty Bay led a half a length. Running second is Pelican Pick being sent around them quickly now to camp right at the girth of this leader. Then the grey Swift Platinum and 3/4 to Deimos, trapped on a limb for the Tad Man. Over on the inside then at the 600, Nakoni's Boy ridden along. Back behind the Maddie's Choice, and then outside of it covering ground Good Fortune, trailed in turn by Fair Do. Pure Talk is being bustled along down on the inside. Salubrious is well back, and there at 5 last. Frosty Bay cornered first by the 375. 3/4 to a half in front. Pelican Pick loomed as the immediate danger. They're 2 in front of Deimos, who keeps gumming despite being parked deep all the way. And Deimos comes out after Frosty Bay. Pelican Pick flat to the foreboards, and down the outside is Fair Do with a late run. Deimos in front. Frosty Bay fights back. Deimos though clear, and a grand win first up by Deimos. Did all of the bullocking work wide on the track, Deimos, and beat Frosty Bay and Fair Do. Good Fortune is there as well, close up in front of there at 5 from last. Pure Talk, Pelican Pick, Maddie's Choice, the stablemates together, and then came Salubrious, who was always well back and never really fired a shot. Nakoni's Boy back there with it, and so's the grey Swift Platinum. Deimos, great win. Strong win. Was parked out there in the cheap seats all of the way for Randy Tan. But the Planet 5 gelding has delivered a fine first up victory. Looks set for a really good campaign. He looked terrific and has run accordingly. Strong win and has scored more than a length over Frosty Bay. Fair Do, Good Fortune in 4th place. Deimos, trained by Anne King for D. Cochavera by Planet 5, a 5-year-old brown gelding out of Aphrodite, and ridden by Randy Tan. Takes out the last of the day. Certainly one of the best performances delivered this afternoon. Second placing to 10, Frosty Bay by Frost Giant, prepared by Bob McPherson, and ridden by William Pike with 9, Fair Do from well off them running on. A Dawn Approach, High on Love, Philly from the yard of Robin Todd Harvey, ridden by Jason Brown. 1:24.86 there is the time. And the sectional is 36.30, and that winner scored by a length and a quarter with a long neck between second and third. Well, the punters got it right there, 4.40 into 3.40 in the late stages of the betting for Deimos, and he did not disappoint. Coming back now for the Tan Man after a great victory. First up, let's go to Gareth and join him in the winner's enclosure.
Anne King's about to join us here. Anne, you were pretty good to us before the race, saying that you were happy with him, and that was a really good performance.
Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, 3 wide, no cover, and yeah, it just wins.
I know he was 3 wide without cover first up, but he seems to enjoy that clear galloping room.
Yeah, because he's such a big gangly horse, I think he does definitely need that galloping room.
And how much improvement left in him this preparation?
I reckon there's still a fair upside to him.
Okay, and he's definitely a Saturday horse in your eye?
Yeah, thank God.
And what's his best trip?
I reckon, 1,800, maybe even further would be good.
He's an exciting horse to have in your barn then.
Yeah, very happy.
Well done, Anne. Enjoy your champagne tonight.
I will.
There you go. There's Anne King, the trainer of Deimos. And Brittany, that was a good performance. And Randy Tan, I guess he was caught without cover, but he didn't seem to panic, did he? And he knew he was on the best horse.
Absolutely. And as Anne mentioned, a horse that is going to get up over further. Well, he covered more than the 1,400 metres of today's race in being 3 wide, no cover. And clearly, there was enough fitness instilled in him to be able to still hold on towards the finish. It's clearly a class horse. He's by Planet 5 here, and it was a lovely victory to see Deimos running away from them. We'll catch up with Randy now. Randy, congratulations. You drew a sticky gate and were trapped 3 wide accordingly, but gee, isn't this horse tough?
Yeah, well, he's been working pretty well, and even though he drawn a bad barrier, I thought I'll let him be wherever he's happy and then hopefully finish the line.
You rode him like the best horse in the race. Did you come into it with a lot of confidence, knowing how good he goes at home?
Yeah, definitely.
Is he a Saturday horse in your opinion?
I hope so.
Let's hope so. Well done, Randy.
Thank you.
Yeah, well done to Randy Tan with Damos winning the last race here at Belmont today, and that was a good effort too by Damos. That wraps up our coverage here at Belmont today.